Since taking over as Leeds United manager, we've managed to get ourselves promoted back to the Premiership. And with Leeds back in the promised land and us bringing in plenty of new signings, but unfortunately seen a couple of great players leave the club, are we going to be able to do enough to survive relegation this year? What's going on, lads? Welcome back to another episode of this Leeds United career mode. And first of all, we're going to kick it off. I'm stood up, by the way, for the first time in a while. Don't know how long it'll last. Work has been killing me at the minute, but you guys have been killing it on the support on the channel. This series is doing really well, so I just want to say massive thank you to you guys. And today's episode, we're going to play a lot of games. We're going to keep on fighting. We're going to keep on fighting that good fight, lads, as we try and stay in the Premiership this season. We're going to kick off the games with Everton. And if there's any team there where we could get our first Premier League win, I feel like it could be Everton. It's not all doom and gloom, because look at Tottenham, look at Chelsea. They're down here with us. But we do have to face a little stark reality that with Jorginho Ruta still out for another 2 months, this is going to be very difficult. There was some conversation going on in the comments. Love it, as per usual. Always leave your comments that Van Eyck should be the starting right back, which I do agree with that. He's a very good signing, and he's good enough right now to be that starting right back. But while we don't have a backup, maybe should have brought Cody Drama back. I could bring him back from loan in January. This is something that we can look at. But Archie Gray does need to go back to midfield, which I did mention in the last episode before the comment had been put. But we're going to do the development plan now. Let's get him back into his rightful position. CDM, I think he's just perfect for that position, to be honest with you. It's going to take 21 weeks, so we might as well start the ball rolling now. And come January, he goes back to CDM, and we either bring back Cody Drama or we sign somebody new to play that right back position. But I don't want to waste any time. There's a lot to do. We're going to play a lot of games in this episode. That's usually what we do in the episodes in between the windows. I might start simming a couple of games as well. Wow, we've got a youth player. Who wants to leave? Which youth player is it, actually? I need to read. Marcus Humphreys. He wants out, and he is, he's not good enough. He's a stocky boy, but he's not good enough to play in the team. Oh, 5-star on skill moves and weak foot, but I couldn't do anything with him right now. No, we're going to release him. We're going to release him. We're not going to be dealing with those demands at this stage. But I do want to get into this Everton game pretty sharpish, because I want to get back into the swing of it. This is the Everton squad. It's good. Dele Alli comes in. Orsolini could be a problem out wide. We've had issues with players out wide already this year. Kind of need to just recover and recover as quickly as possible, as Mateo Joseph is going to get the start today. Trezor's going to come in, and Nonto, because that's probably going to be our usual starting line. And I'm going to keep Ruiz dropped. Gelhardt is playing really well at the minute. So is Kamara, so I want to keep him in. Aya can come into the team. I really like Leif Davis. And today I will start Van Eyck just because of the pace. From what I remember, Orsolini is quick and very skillful on the ball. So that's our 11. Joseph up top. Please, Joseph, have a good game. I need Trezor to have a good game as well, because it's just super imperative that he ends up being a superstar after we saw Somerville leave for him. The ball into Phillips. Phillips, you've got that ball behind. That's a great ball. Good take from Trezor. Oh my God, nearly his first goal. What save from T-Rex. A few people won't have been too keen on the Trezor deal, but I'm keen on it. And I'm keen to see how he does. This is the game in my brain that I've highlighted and gone, this is your first win. This is your first win. So it's really going to affect me and upset me if this isn't our first win. Oh, Nonto's been found. Nonto. And play it inside. That's great. Joseph, good touch. Joseph! Oh, that's got to be goal, Trezor! Oh, my God. Early moments, though, we look bright. Trezor now. He might have space to go into. Trezor. Oh, he's going to keep it, though. He's done really well there. Trezor knocks it back across. Nonto's not going to win that header. We don't have the height up there anymore when we don't have Pirro on the pitch or Bamford. That's the biggest issue. Nonto on the turn. Oh, it's poor. It's poor in the end. Van Eyck. Must have just loft that one over. Nonto gets to it. It's going to be difficult. I had to go through the legs there. That was literally the only option we had. Good save from Pickford, but we're definitely seeing the Leeds brand of football hit the stanchion. We're seeing the Leeds brand of football all over this game, but no goals. And to play pretty well in the first half and not score, is this going to be a continuing issue for us? Because we're certainly not a high-scoring team, only scoring 2 goals once this season in a defeat. So we're definitely not a high-scoring team, and that's going to have to improve a little bit. Alini finding a gap. Highlighted how good he could be, but look at that from Leif Davis. Perfect. Nonto's going to be granted space. Van Eyck. Can he go? He can. Van Eyck. Can he go all the way? Oh, what a save for Pickford. Can't get in there for the second ball. Feels like they're the gaps we're going to open up today, though. Nonto. Found Gelhardt. Great turn. Good opportunity. Good shot. forcing Pickford into another good save. And again, we kick off the second half. Rayleigh dominant, Rayleigh on top, but lacking goals. I don't know if it's the case of signing a striker or if we just keep playing like this, the goals are going to come eventually. Beto's played a great ball in behind there. Decore. Block him off. Orsolini now. Get to him. We don't. Orsolini, the danger man, highlighted it. Everton have done nothing, but they have the lead. It means we're going to have to look to Patrick Bamford here. I wouldn't even say Joseph's had a bad game. We haven't really given him too many opportunities. Been ready from our wide players, but this... what are we doing? This is not what we can afford. And I'll tell you somebody who hasn't had a great game, and I feel for him. It is Gelhardt. He's not been very good today. Van Eyck steals it. And if he times this right, I'm going to play in over Nontao. Nontao now. I'm not going to make the mistake. I'm going to use Bamford, actually. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We hit it against Patrick Bamford. I'd love to just rescue a point here, to be honest with you. Nontao. Still got a bit about him. I'm going to try and loft that one in towards Patrick Bamford. It was difficult. It's going to land. Dan James has to score. Can we get the second ball? We can. Knock it back across. We can. Oh, my God. I feel so unlucky in this game. I really do. And luck does play a major part in any Premier League season. And so far, we have been very unlucky. We create the chances. It's so evident. We have the players on the pitch that are creating such wonderful opportunities. But at the moment, no one out there really is grabbing the ball by the horns and taking them. And that will end up looking like a poor performance. We fall to our second defeat in a row and yet to have a win in the Premier League this season. Well, can that first win of the season then come against Brentford at the G-Tech? We've beaten them here before in the Cup. We're going to look to do it again. I think we might do this one. Sat down. Pirro restored to the team. Also, no Gelhardt today. We're going with Chupomenko for the first time at camp. Putting the glasses on as well. And this one, I'm super focused for it. Trezor. What's inside? Oh my God, that's beautiful from Trezor. If I ever needed a magic moment from him, it's now. Trezor doesn't get a second bite of the cherry, but that's the kind of thing I expected him to do all season, and I'm hoping he can continue because he's a wonderful player, and that footwork is brilliant there, and that's going to win us a very scoreable free kick for anybody who isn't me. Because if you don't know by now, I don't score these. Is Dan James the man for this? No, Trezor is. Trezor is definitely the man for this one. Give it a decent amount of power. I'm trying to go around the wall. It's going to hit it. It always does. Can I get the second ball? I didn't. Chupomenko though. Out to Trezor in the end. Trezor. Oh my God. What a save. Causing issues for opposition. Always causing problems, but just not scoring. Oh, they made a massive mistake that Chupomenko stole the ball with. And Pirro, the man of the moment. Pirro, the man of the moment. Obviously in front of goal, he's going to be the most confident and the most comfortable. We get a little bit lucky with it, but it's about time we had some luck go our way. Well in Chupomenko stealing the ball there. If it's not for him stealing the ball back, Pirro don't get such an open lane to run at. And I was super nervous he weren't going to score, but what a calm finish. Chupomenko stole that again. Pirro keeps it. No, doesn't. Oh, he's found a great ball into Dan James now. Dan James should have the pace there to go all the way. He doesn't though. Pirro's found. Save. What a save. That should be 2-0. Well, this has not been a comfortable second half so far, as they're going to play some nice football, which may lead to an opportunity. Oh, that he's put wide. Anyway, hands the ball over to the speedy Dan James. He's then going to play it again to Van Eyck. He's going to lift that one in to Pirro. Oh, he should be scoring. He has to score. We have to get a second. I'm too nervous for this. I'm not built this way out. Just want a second goal in the second half just to feel comfortable. Put it beyond the post again. It's just do not feel comfortable with 1-0 ever, but especially not with the way this Leeds team has been playing. Pirro. He's found Anthony. That's lovely. He's found Anthony, and Anthony hits the post. I brought on Ruiz as well, and he's played a great pass in there, but just can't seem to have the luck of a second goal right now. Oh, what a ball in. What a ball in. Dan James, we are going to get a second goal. Finally, did we need this? I can relax. Dan James is the man to score it as well. Future in doubt. Is he quality enough to play in the Premiership? Well, he's looking like he could prove it right now because this is going to be our first win of the season. And he's going to be against another side that'll be relegation fodder, to be fair, just like ourselves. And thanks to that Dan James goal, and thanks to be fair, Chupomenko's unbelievable tackle, which led to Pirro getting a goal, we are going to see our first win of the season. G-Tech, we need one at Ellen Road. Let's be honest. We've got to get the fans right behind us at Ellen Road. That's what we need. But God, I'll take that. We're up to 6 points now. Boy, those 6 points feel good. And it pushes us all the way up to 10th place. I mean, by no stretch of the imagination are we safe there in 10th place. but I will take that. Nottingham Forest are third. What the hell? Now, the next game we've got coming up is going to be a quick sim against Rotherham. I've made some wholesale changes, obviously, as you imagine. Carabao Cup, we still go through, though. Mateo Joseph bags a brace. That is what I want to see. He could bag them all day long. Now, the EFL Cup, we don't care about, but we do the FA Cup, because for some strange reason, the game puts an insane amount of importance on it. Liverpool next to Ellen Road. Oh my God, is this a good team? They've not changed much. They brought in Mancini, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, nailed it. But apart from that, it's a really good team. But this is how we're lining up and looking. It's going to be Bamford up top because Pirro is still very tired. Trezor comes back in, though, which is good news for us. And Archie Gray plays as a CDM because we don't have anybody else. Calvin Phillips is knackered from that cup game. So we've been put in a pretty rough position, but I am somewhat confident that this one right here is, well, it's pretty easily going to be the first win of the season at Ellen Road. I might have been wrong about that statement, as in the opening seconds, Mohamed Salah is making me look like an absolute idiot. Gets out to Endo. I don't know where the ball is for most of the time. They're moving it that quickly. Dan James is super rapid. You can't touch him. Robertson can. This is bad news because Dan James is down and he's finally started playing well. I can't explain how quickly Liverpool get the ball back from you. They're just an onslaught. It's just a sea of red coming forward. Dan James is going to have to come off. Willie Gnonto on. He's knackered. So this is going to go badly, boys. This is going to go badly. If I get anything out of this, it will be a damn miracle, because I could just sense it's going to go badly. Oh my God. Oh, it's Salah. I don't like him. Thank you, Pascal. Not even 10 minutes in. It's not even 10 minutes in. And I'm feeling this pain already. I can't win the ball back. I've not touched the football really at all. Liverpool weirdly have started the season badly, which makes me feel like if I can weather the early storm, I might not be able to. My statement of weathering storms didn't do well. Darwin Núñez makes it 1-0 for Liverpool. Well, my mindset was, if you weather the early storm, maybe they'll tire and things will start to open up for us, because yet so far, I don't think I've had the ball in their half, and I don't think it's going to change. Let's just go on, pass it out there to Trezor. There we go. We've had it in their half. We count that as a little bit of a victory. Out wide. Oh, I passed it. Oh, I do get it out eventually. Trezor now. He's not the quickest, though, is he? But can he go beyond Trent? He can. That is great from Trezor. Trezor still going. What could he do now? Cut it inside. I'm not. Mancini played that across. That was dangerous. Oh, I've kept it, though. Bamford. That one out. There we go. Van Iwick. Oh, Robertson closes the gap too quickly for me. We're opening us up again. Darwin Núñez. That's good from him. That's very good. Puts it wide. We get lucky. Half time. Only 1-0. Coming out very much unscathed, to be honest with you. Oh, no. Bit of open room for him. And a beautiful pass. Well weighted to Patrick Bamford. Oh, my God. The moment does open up for Leeds United. It's Paddy B of all people. Finally, some good movement from him. Unbelievable pass from Trezor. I think that's only his second assist of the season as well. Oh, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. Trezor just... He's grown into the game as they've started to tire. And what a well-weighted pass that is to Paddy B. And I just went for power. Power at that moment was my friend. And we are drawing with Liverpool. Give me a point. We can be serial point takers from the big side. But this as well has just been the work rate from the lads. And Joe Gelhardt being one of them. His work rate this second half has been unbelievable. Pulls it back. Trezor. Kamara. Back to Archie Gray. Trezor then. Out wide. That's lovely. Play it in. Patrick Bamford is making his way in. Alisson holds it. Bamford stays down. Terrible news. Dan James and Bamford in one game. Please be a bruised shoulder. Now, we're going to make a pretty wild sub now, because I don't have another striker on the bench. So Perkins comes on for Gnonto. Not really a choice. We're going to have to do it. Squad rotation and all that jazz. Gelhardt's going up top. Chupomenka comes on at cam. I don't know if Gelhardt's got enough left in him to score, but he's been all over it. He's been rapid and he's been aggressive. He's been trying to win the ball back at every occasion. So I'm hoping just between him and Chupomenka, they can kind of like swap. Can we just hold on now? That's all I need. Although, will there be moments where we can actually break forward? Trezor, he's had a very good Chupomenka out wide. Oh, late back on Perkins. That's great. Van Iwick to pull that back across. He does! Trezor! Oh, what a save from Alisson. What moment that would have been at Ellen Road, and a way to really endear yourselves to the Leeds United fans if Trezor scores there. Is he going to do it again? Trezor is a really good passer of the football. Great ball down and then slide it inside. That's good. Kamara. Of all people, Kamara. Alisson saves it. It was always going to be a pretty big ask from there. Suppose life's coming on. Trezor whipping a magical ball now that will lead to a goal. He can't. Alisson is equal to that instantly. Okay, so much space opening up. Go on then, Trezor. Go on then, Trezor turns. Oh, what's he going to do? He pulls it back, though. That's clever. Get out. Kamara. Oh, my God. Forces Alisson into a big save. And a big save that is going to see Liverpool actually get a point. I think by the end of that game, you're going to be like, we were lucky to get a point from that match because we really went at them as the game went on. Oh, my God. Trezor, though. What a game from him. That's the best I've seen him play. And Gelhardt played like Gelhardt again. He's not great technically, but he's just a little Rottweiler that's just going to keep getting at you, biting at your ankles, and then win the ball back and cause so many problems. Leeds United won at Ellen Road. Liverpool won as well. Massive game. Let's see what the injuries look like. For me, we just get to the injury screen, and it reads really well for us, man. Tottenham are having a terrible start to the season. Liverpool too, but Tottenham are having a really bad one. So are Chelsea. We play them next. But the injuries is what I care about. That's great for Bamford. Depth up top isn't great. Oh, it's great for both. 5 days for both players. Both will miss the big rivalry game against Chelsea, but apart from that, we will have them back. Chelsea look like this, and we don't see Ampadu in the team, but we do see Robin Koch in the team for them. It's a very similar look in Chelsea, to be fair, though, apart from Robin Koch coming in. And I don't think Palmer at this stage has the huge upgrade that he's just got. But this will be our 11. Gelhardt's knackered, and I'd love him in this kind of game because, again, he's just going to chip at the feet. But Bamford's going to stay in the team after scoring a huge goal there against Liverpool. I'm going to give him that. Dan James, we're sticking with him as well. Both were actually back fit for the game. So I thought they'd both be out. They could both actually play. Typical of me not knowing the timings. The biggest news, though, is that Ruiz comes in. But I believe only his second start of the season. Big opportunity for him. But right now, I haven't really decided what my actual strongest starting 11 are. I have some nailed on players like Kamara, Calvin Phillips. They seem to be playing every game. Trezor out on the left. But still in several positions, they're very undecided. I would imagine that Chelsea will be too strong for us today. Malo Gusto is too quick for me to get away with it. I'm just getting nervous around the near post now, though, because Mellier's not exactly been equal to every near post opportunity teams have created, but there he was. Nkunku on Palmer. Oh, we got to defend well against Palmer. Great save, Meslier. Can't give that lad space. It's difficult because he's good at shifting the ball, but we really can't give him any space. Oh, Nkunku. Kamara loses out. Jackson! Oh, it was just ball bounced about everywhere in the box. None of the lads really reacted quick enough. Slow reactions. And of all people, it has to be point blank, though. Done it for Nicholas Jackson. But Nicholas Jackson scores. Chelsea take the lead at Stamford Bridge. Fine, we've been down against these so-called Premier League giants. And look what happened. We came back. We fought back. We grow into the game against the bigger side. Lines out. Played it to Jackson. Well blocked, Pascal. We're going to be early into the second half now. And early into the second half with an opportunity for Chelsea, but DRC puts that miles over. Meslier had that covered. As I was found. That's great. Steve Davis tries to slide it back across. Ruiz just couldn't get ahead of his man. Yes, he had to get that one away. Chelsea at this point look like they're just trying to see the game out with small flourishes forward like this one. And Nkunku straight across. Raheem Sterling crushes my dreams. 2-0 Chelsea. They've kind of controlled the game a lot better than what Liverpool did. And it's just felt like they've eased along. We've made this way too easy for them. Not uncomfortable enough whatsoever. A frustrating then, but thoroughly deserved defeat for us. Let's be honest. Chelsea win 2-0. This was a free hit. We never expected to win this one. We've done so well against a big side so far. Let's just carry on doing well against the teams that should be in and around us. And one of those teams that is in and around us is Yorkshire rivals Sheffield United. This is how they line up for our game against them. This is a massive one. Can we get back to winning ways? Fresh off the international break as well. So everyone is back, fully fit and ready, as you would expect. This could be our first Premier League win since we came back at Ellen Road. How good would that be against Yorkshire rivals as well? And it's such a massive opportunity for us here. One that we can't afford to mess up as we give them an early goal. We give them a gift. It's going to be Tom Davis who makes it 1-0 Sheffield United. This would see Sheffield United crawl out of the drop zone as long as things go their way. They currently sit on, I think, 1 or 2 points. So they really need a win here. And they'll look at us and go, this is a team that we should be beating. Just like we look at them and go, this is a team and a side we definitely should be beating. But we have been just of recent games, starting really slowly. Trezor now. That's a great ball back to Joe Gelhardt. Oh my God, I thought it was 1-1. Nonto do. Should have the beating of his man. He's not really going to have the help he thought he was going to do. He does in the end. Great ball back. Joe Gelhardt. Oh my God, we have to score. We have to score those moments, lads. Honestly, we have so many point blank ones that we don't put away. Trezor. I play it inside. I can. Pirro, big moment. He's going to get it back. Oh my God. Nonto. Oh, we just can't. Can we? Great blocking. Last ditch blocking from Sheffield United. But we're going to make a sub here pretty early into the half because we need to do something. Ruiz comes on. Nonto. Nonto can turn his man. Nonto! Just beyond the post. We give it away to Brewster. Look. Look, just isn't in against Sheffield United. We've been so sloppy. And we gift it. Roden, to be fair, hasn't really put a foot wrong all season. But he does there. And Brewster, it's going to be 2-0. It's going to be Sheffield United beating us. They're a relegation side, lads. They are down there with us. They're a relegation side. We need to be putting gaps between ourselves and these teams. This will not be a happy result here at Ellen Road. Fans would be on my back massively. Joseph. Play it inside to Nonto. Nonto should score. Nonto should score. Oh my God. If Nonto was just a little bit better in front of goal, we would score so many. Man, we create the chances. We just don't score them. Oh, that's a great save. I mean, I feel like anything we get now anyway would just be seen as a constellation. A consolation it might be, but we will try and get the ball back. There's a bit of time left. Not much, but I mean, he's the man you want to aim the ball for, right? He's so tall, and we get a bit lucky. It was a consolation in the end then, because we just didn't get any time. They just kept the football. What a bitterly disappointing result. A great one there for Chris Wilder. He'll be over the moon with it. Sheffield United fans will be in what is a Yorkshire derby, but the fans at Ellen Road will be fuming, and we really need to start picking up results against these teams, because as you can see with that result, it drags us right back into the relegation fight. Leicester and Sheffield United both of 5 points now, only 2 points away from us. What the hell are Tottenham doing? 17th, 1 win, 3 draws, 5 like what are they doing? Next up then, and the final game of the episode will be high flying Nottingham Forest. They're on 18 points. They're in the top 4. I don't know what happened. This is our 11. I'm going with Bamford. I'm swapping the striker near enough every game exclusively. Nonto would be starting. He's tired. So we're going to see Dan James play again. We're at the Forest ground. I need this. I really, really need this. Hopefully, we can get a win. Because 1 win this season isn't great. And I feel like as the defeats keep piling up, we are definitely going to struggle to stay in the Premier League. Oh, Nottingham Forest have an old channel favourite in Morgan's Gibbs White playing for them at Cam. Intrigued to see how he does. He's going to be a dangerous man when he's on the football. Dominguez should be pretty good as well as Chris Wood, ex-Leeds player. They're getting an opportunity. As on now, you wanted Bamford to make more of an arched run. Patrick Bamford just couldn't do it. Gelhardt. Oh, that might be good. He's played in Trezor. Trezor slides it back across to Patrick Bamford. You expect to score. Didn't react quick enough. Sangare was there. And that is so frustrating. That really is the story of our season as well. Moments like that where you kind of need your big players to stand up, be accounted for. Didn't happen. Iwick there. I'm going to try and knock that one straight across to Trezor. Felipe's too tall. Oh, I don't like this from the corner. Alanga. Oh my God, I thought that was going to go all the way through. Ooh, this is dangerous. I don't like this. Chris Wood. Oh, that's a great ball through. Melier equal to the shot. Nottingham Forest now starting to probably show where they're higher up the table than us, because they're starting to play some really nice football. Like the movement that they have and the passing they have is really nice. Finding it really hard just to deal with them. And James will whip in a corner, which I'm expecting to be half decent. It's going to land to Roden. Oh my God, what a save from Sel. Nearly. Leeds United 1-0. And maybe we like an away day in this team as Archie Gray now testing the keeper. Well, we're going to play it short for once. Trezor. To James. Back across. Kamara now from distance. Not the man for it, unfortunately. We could keep working on different kind of set-piece routines, but he is not the guy in that position. Inges. Went all the way through. Went all the way through with comfort. Alanga across. Wood of it. Oh, my God. We keep giving the ball away by trying to play out our back line. They're going to have a dangerous moment here. Sangare. Get to him. Oh, my God. How do you mess that up? Get to him again. Van Iwick does. Gibbs White. Oh, Van Iwick, my hero. Bamford. Oh, he might have Trezor here. He did have Trezor. Trezor can run with it. Trezor, it's going to have to be good. Oh, it has to be a goal. Sells saves again. Bamford played a good pass there, but he's not played well all game. So I'm going to bring him off. And I expected Dan James to do a little bit better there. But let's see if Joseph can have an impact. Forest would like to have an impact here, wouldn't they? With what is an unbelievable ball in. Matteson scored, but he is offside. Are we broken away here? Mateo Joseph. Oh, he's got the pace. He's gone beyond Philippe. This could be the biggest moment in Joseph's career so far. No, it's not. Sells saves it. Trezor's going to come off. Anthony will come on. The only thing that is unnerving me about that one is if that was Patrick Bamford, would he have scored it? That's the thing that's just kind of in my mind. But Patrick Bamford also wouldn't have had the pace to go that far. This stage of the game, I'm just kind of like, point. I'll take it. Forest are a very good side. Let's take the point. Because I'll be honest, if I have to just win points to earn our survival this season, I will do it. Draws are our friends this year. I do have to look back and think about the chances we've had, and we really do need to get better at putting the ball in the back of the net. It's going to be a last-ditch opportunity from a corner for Nottingham Forest to just ruin my life. But luckily for us, nothing happened in the end. Nottingham Forest couldn't grab a goal. We couldn't. It's just all the chances we're having right now that is worrying me, because we are creating opportunities and not finishing them. Mateo Joseph going clean through there. It has to be a goal. The ball has to find the back of the net. I think Sells must have made like 10 saves. Well, we've got 8 shots at 75% accuracy. So not 8 saves, but he made a decent amount, and some of them point blank. And that's just really worrying. Pirot on 3 goals, Bamford on 2, Joseph on 2, and then a few players on 1. We are struggling like mad to find the back of the net this season. And if you don't find the back of the net, you are not going to survive in this league. So this is something we need to turn around. We need to change it. We need to change it very quickly. We can't do anything in terms of the transfer market until January. We already know that, but I'm just hoping we can squeeze a bit more out of the lads, because we are actually playing very well, just not finding the back of the net. But before we end the episode, I want to set up some scouting networks. We're going to do England again, because we found absolutely nothing. This time 9 months from England last time out. And this time round, I'm going to set up a scouting network in Scotland. Leeds United have had a ton of famous Scottish players. Most recently, players like Ross McCormack and Robert Snodgrass, players like that. So I want to go and set up a scouting network in Scotland. Let's see if we can find some gems there. We can hire another scout. So if you've got a suggestion of another nation that makes sense for us to realistically go and scout, let me know. We'll hire another scout and we will send them that. And who knows, maybe a youth academy player will help fire us forward. Only 9 goals scored this season in the Premier League, the worst out of any other team. But we also have been very good at not conceding, with only 12 goals conceded in the league this year after 10 games at Leeds United. There's going to have to be a lot that changes. We're edging our way to the January transfer window. Now we'll probably be there in an episode or 2. I've said before, we're slowing this down a little bit. But we need to do anything to grab wins to try and avoid the draw. But that's going to be it for this episode, lads. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having fun in the save. I told you this year was going to be very difficult. If it felt like the championship was too easy, well, I promised you that the Premier League would not be easy. And it bloody ain't been, has it? We are struggling right now in this league. But I do believe things can only get better. And they will get better with the team as we keep playing. More and more goals will be found. And we will just continue to improve our style of play. But thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button, especially if you made it to this point of the video. Pat yourself on the back. Hit the like button as well, lads. And I will see you for the next episode, where hopefully we can pick up some wins. But at least we got our first Premier League win in this episode.